It's crazy because I woke up at 4:44 and I went to the bathroom. Of course, I had to pee. But anyway, I'm up now. But for the moment, I don't know what's going to happen because the fact is, I got to tell you what I was dreaming about. The thing is, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I was dreaming about. But I do know that it was enchanting. It was beautiful. And I know it was woodsy. And for some reason, I don't know if I seen a post on Facebook, YouTube, whatever the fuck, because I don't watch TV, so I watch it everything on my phone, so I select what I want to watch. And I think I seen something, or either I'm seeing a future one, where it was saying something about the hemp, I did see an article, now I remember. It said the hemp is destroying the marijuana, which the hemp is the, shit. I don't remember. It's either the female or the male, and the marijuana is the hemp, the female or the male. So they both the same, but they saying the hemp is destroying the marijuana, which is bullshit because it's a natural fucking plant. It doesn't, well, I don't know if it will destroy the marijuana. I don't know how that shit works. But anyway, I, I, I seen the hemp growing with the marijuana. So I don't know what I'm looking at in my dream, but that's what I saw. And I seen, and I'm saying all this to say that that was part of the dream, but in the dream, it was enchanting. It was like I am creating my world now. You know, it's so funny. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. See, like real shit, I'm lazy. I really am. I'm lazy as fuck. And that's something I had to really realize. I don't like doing shit unless I want to do it. Like if I want to go to the beach and just sit and that's the kind of shit I like. I don't like cleaning. I don't like cooking. I don't like doing none of that. I'm being honest as fuck. I don't like doing none of that. Well, I'll put it like this. I do like doing it, but being in Africa, it's a total different level of cooking and cleaning. Cooking, you got to do everything from fucking scratch. I don't like to cook anyway, so I just eat fruit and shit when I'm by myself, and when I'm out and about, then I'll start eating. Or if I'm with other people. But then cleaning is not like in America. It's like they have windows, but they have a lot of fucking dust. And so you cleaning all the damn time. And the way the houses are made are not like America. So the dirt don't just easily come off. You scrubbing and shit all day. So anyway, the cooking and the cleaning and the caring and all that is totally different. And I don't like doing none of it. It's going to take some getting used to. That's why I want to go to the jungle where I don't have to clean no damn cemented walls and shit like that. You know what I mean? I ain't got to worry about cleaning no stove. I can just cook from the fire. You know, it's simple shit like that. My life is I am so fucking simple. I see that. I was not made for this Western civilization. That's why I'm in Africa. But it's the transition coming from Western to Eastern. You know what I mean? And so I'm still trying to release myself from the air conditioner. But I'm laying right up under it right now, you know, because I know when I get to the bush, I'm not going to be able to have air conditioner. But where I plan to live, it's going to be by the water, and I'll have fresh air, fresh water, and all that. So I'm not going to be stressing about the heat as much. I'll get used to it. But anyway, it just made me think, you know, back to what I was talking about. Like I said, I'm lazy, but what's coming to me is that, yeah, I'm lazy, but I realized when I was listening to either Nature Boy or shit, Lucid Living, I don't know, Seven Bomar, it could have been anybody. Really, real shit, because I listened to them three, but at the same time, I listened to some other people randomly. I used to listen to a lot of people before, but now randomly I listen to just people that Spirit put down on my feed. But for the most part, I listen to those three right now. And I realized that I'm in the womb. You know, I heard one of them say, or maybe someone else say, that I'm in the womb, that we're in the womb, and the life that we're living now is creating the life for our next life. And so in my dream, I dreamt that I was in this beautiful place. I always have beautiful dreams. That's why I love going to sleep, and I love sleeping because I always dream. You know, like babies, when they first come out, they sleep a lot. You know what I mean? You don't have to be so, I got to get up and go to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. I got to do this. When you come into the new world, You sleep like a motherfucker. You do. You're a baby. Everything is brand new. You got new legs, new eyes. You seeing shit for new. But y'all grown thinking y'all adults and y'all having new experience and y'all run out there. Oh, I gotta go tell everybody. Blah, 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 blah. You ain't even took time to process the shit. To know what it is. How you gonna tell somebody what it is and it's new to you? You know what I mean? You just basically going off what somebody else is saying. That's just me, just thinking out loud. But I mean, I'm just saying, I realize that I am different and I don't like doing a lot of shit. That's because I'm in the womb. Earth is a plane. Just like children, they creating their world in their mother's womb. Right now, I'm in this womb getting ready to be birthed into another world. I just got birthed into this world. So everything is new for me. I'm like, I was being birthed when I was in America because of my dreams. And I birthed myself over here in Africa. Now I'm a newborn. I was in the womb for that 1 year. So now I'm just out. So now I'm out the womb. I've been resting. I've been learning to walk with my new feet. I've been learning to see with my new eyes and eye. I've been learning the new language. I'm learning to talk again. It's crazy. I'm learning new food, how to eat. Like I'm not eating that Western bullshit no more. I'm eating natural, organic food the way humans are supposed to eat from the earth. I realized that this process is a fucking process, but no, everybody want to get somewhere and take what they had, their money, their car, their jewelry, they clothes, they every fucking thing and bring it to the new. You can't take your old world into your mama's womb and then think it's going, yeah, you can. You taking that karma. You taking all that bullshit. Nope. I'm leaving all that bullshit that I had in the Western world and I'm starting all over from scratch. That's what I did. I gave my car back, my apartment. I had Section 8. I had food stamps. I had every fucking thing. You know what I mean? But that was all government assistance. And I was using that shit to get to where I needed to go. Because I had already released myself. I quit working. I quit depending on everything. And I started using my resources, and my resources led me here. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was stealing. I worked for that money. You know what I mean? I spent years in the military. I served, so this is my due right, my body. Well, that body that I had in America, you know what I mean? I'm healing that now. Shit, I'm resting a lot, but I'm also climbing mountains too, unexpectedly. But at the same time, I realized this shit is all a damn process. Now I woke up thinking I was going back to sleep, and I woke up and started, and I ain't even had no damn coffee. And that's another thing. I've been stopping drinking coffee because I was weaning myself off of coffee because I was drinking the coffee, but I knew sugar was bad. So instead, what I do, I replaced it with goddamn honey. Oh, it was so fucking good. Man, it's good. But the thing is, I was using still powdered creamer, or I can use liquor creamer too, because they have this creamer down here that tastes funny. It's like, the same the cream milk that we put in our sweet potato pie. That's the shit, but it don't taste as sweet. It's funny. It's like buttermilk sweet. It's funny. It's got a real weird taste. So I don't even like using that one. I use that powder cream over that we have in America. Hey, don't judge me. Fuck you. Shit. I got to do what I got to do. But I know it's not good. But you got to realize I was coming off a damn Starbucks, eating 2 and 3 Starbucks caramel macchiato, crunch, whatever the fuck, vanilla, whatever crazy ass name they came up with. You know what I mean? And I'll be eating that shit 2 and 3 times a day. It was the fucking sugar, but it was so fucking good. But it was the fucking sugar. Now that I've weaned myself, like really real shit off of sugar, now don't get me wrong, I still eat shit with sugar in it, but I realized the one culprit that was fucking me up was the sugar, because I was putting it in everything. But I eat as much fruit as I want, don't give a fuck if it's got a whole bunch. Even if I have a sugar overdose, I know I'm not gonna die, because my body is not used to eating all that type of fresh fruit. You know what I mean? So it's really changing on a molecular, cellular level. You know what I mean? So it takes time. Your body has to transition from the old to the new. All that bullshit that I had, my body is going through it. I thought I was having ulcers, heart attacks, and all that. But you know what? That's what the systems say you have. Yeah, you feel the pain, but you have to go through the flushing. You have to go through the process. It ain't going to be overnight. You ain't going to just be healthy overnight. You know what I mean? Especially when you was eating all that bullshit. You got to string all that cheese out your body. And I had been stopped eating meat. Don't get me wrong. I slipped back and forth, when I was transitioning, not here, but Oh, I did eat some chicken when I was here, when I first got here. Hell, because I was coming from the Western. Hell, I was with Westerners, you know what I mean? And I wasn't strong in my, I ain't even gonna call it vegetarian veganism. I wasn't strong in my lifestyle because I was vegan in the Western, eating fruits and vegetables. But when you on the road and you traveling and you can't get what the fuck you want, and you in a country where you don't know shit, don't know what they cook with nothing, you know chicken and you know rice, and that's what we ate, fucking chicken and rice for 2 weeks. Of course, I told them to bring me some fruit. I had did a couple of videos and they brought me some pineapples and bananas, and I had to have some fruit. It was like, fuck all that, I can't keep eating this. I wasn't feeling sick, but I knew in my mind that I was saying, this is only for the moment. This is only for the moment. This is not my permanent lifestyle. Just eat and get full, but don't eat don't eat to get satisfied, but don't eat to get full. Because I never eat to get full because I hate that feeling of getting sick. Now I can overload on fruit and shit, but like if you eat just one goddamn mango, you full. You know what I mean? So you can't really overload. But anyway, so I'm just yamming along, but I'm just saying all this to say that my dream was amazing. It really fucking was. I didn't want to wake up, but it was so long. It was like all night. I mean, I woke up at one point and I looked at myself and I'm literally, okay, so you know you have the head of the bed and you have the foot of the bed. I started off with my head with the head of the bed and my foot at the foot of the bed. Next thing you know, I'm laying sideways, horizontal. I'm not laying vertical like I was head to foot. I'm laying sideways. My head is now hanging off the left side and my foot is hanging off the right side. And it's fucking crazy. I'm like, okay. But then when I wake up, my head is at the foot and my foot is at the head. I'm laughing because I'm like, I ain't even gonna have no room for no man. Ain't no bed big enough for me. Because this bed that I'm on, bullshit, I mean, real shit, it's a fucking king. It might be a double king because it's handmade. They made the shit. So he didn't make no measurements out of it because the mattress that's in here is a king or either a queen, and he stuffed it with pillows and made it into a king. It's weird how he made this damn bed, okay? So I don't know if I have a king, double king, or a king. I don't know what the fuck I got. But the fact is that I was all over this bed and I'm in this bitch by myself. Do you hear me? So I sleep well. So the man that I sleep with, he can't sleep as wild as me. He got to be able to just, okay, baby, just hold me, just keep me in one spot or keep me over there. Because I will be done kicked him out the bed, or he would be sleeping on the corner or the edge or whatever. Because I really do. And it's like, somebody please tell me what that means. When you sleep wild and you don't sleep in one spot. Like some people, like my grandmother, she would have so much shit on her bed. It was like there for years. It would start a small pile, bigger pile, bigger pile, bigger pile, bigger pile. Then it got to the point when before she died, when I was a teenager, she passed away when I was in the military. But when I left to go in the military, I was a, teenager. And the last I remember really hanging out, I was a teenager. But prior to that, growing up, she had a pal on her bed. By the time I remember when she was sleeping, she had one slither of a side. And she stayed there and slept on that one elbow every night or on her back or whatever. She never slept on her stomach. But wherever she got and she got comfortable, that's where she was the whole night. And I'm like, how do people sleep like that? But again, people like me, they say, how do people sleep like that? You know what I mean? It's like, I got to get comfortable. Especially if I'm dreaming, you'll see I'm dreaming because I'm moving, and that's something that I realized. You know what I mean? Life is movement. Shit, I ain't dead. I'm dreaming. I ain't dead. But anyway, I know I'm just ramming on now, but it's so crazy because my dream was so goddamn peaceful. It's like sometimes when I dream and I know that I'm dreaming good, it's like I don't want to wake up and come to this world, but I know that I have a lot of work to do, and I know there's something special for my calling that I need to do before I have to accomplish it before I depart this earth. And I'm going to do it wherever the fuck it is. Even if it's just touching one person, changing one person's mind, perspective, whatever the fuck it is, I know that there is some work for me to do, and I'm not going to do it I'm not leaving until my work is complete. or I'll be taking it over to the next life. But in the process, I'm building my next life, you know? And it's like, I like being by myself because when I'm by myself, I create my world. Even though the way my world look like right now, my room is junky as fuck. I need to clean, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I need to wash clothes. I rested this whole week since I've been back from the mountain, so now I'm ready to get up and whatever. Shit, I might go back to sleep. I don't even know at this point. It's 5 o'clock. Yep, 5:04. Damn, I've been talking a long time. But anyway, yeah, my dream was I had to document it, and all of this other shit came out. I wasn't even prepared for all this other revelations and shit that came out because I had been thinking about it. I just never, some of it I ain't never said, you know what I mean? Like the womb, I ain't never said that. That literally just came to me, but it made sense, you know what I mean? A lot of people be like, oh, you lazy because you don't work. The fucking Bible tell you, you don't work, you don't eat. The fuck you talking about? All I gotta do is go pick an apple from the tree. I ain't gotta work for that. Nature gives it to me. Mama say here, just like when I'm a baby, she says, you fucking hungry, suck a titty. You know what I mean? It ain't like I gotta go work for that shit. Mother takes care of me. I shouldn't have to work for shit. You feel me? Why do I have to work for it? Just be. You know what I mean? Why the fuck is the screen moving up and down? Now y'all really recording me, huh? It makes sense, don't it? Right? Shit. At 5:05, at 15:55, it makes sense, right? It really fucking makes sense. Why the fuck I gotta go work in a factory and do in now if I'm weeding some if I'm tilling the ground to build a house and shit, like, yeah, that's understandable. The men go out there and they do that. Women still gotta be at home. Now I don't mean they gotta rest and lay around all day, but I'm a cow. What do cows do? Give birth and lay around and move and eat grass. That's what the fuck I do. I just ain't had a calf yet. I just ain't had a baby yet. But I lay around and I eat grass all the day. I smoke it rather. I am a cow. I am a cow. I am a cow. I am a cow. 7. And I ain't even smoke either. This is natural high, baby. I'm telling you. I am telling the fuck out of you. Man, I love myself. I could talk to my own goddamn self and make my own. See, you don't need, if you really just talk your shit out, you really can answer your own self. But when you talk to other people and you want validation for them to confirm your mind and then they don't tell you what you want and you agree, you fucking up your own self. No, you got to talk to somebody that you know speaks your mind. I don't even waste my time talking to nobody about some shit about my life that don't even think like me. That don't even make no kind of damn dumb sense, honestly. Why would I talk to somebody that don't even think like me about my shit? You know what I mean? So I'm really a lot. I'm all by myself until I can talk to somebody that think like me. And then I get on the phone and talk to somebody for 4 hours like I did the other day in America. You know what I mean? Because even if they don't talk like you, they understand your mind and they just don't know how to express it. So they allow you to speak. I spoke for 4 fucking hours. I had somebody's attention for 4 hours. You know what I mean? That's real shit. That's me having a lot to say and not really talking to a lot of people. But in the process, I can do that because I know that I'm building up my library and my vocabulary and I'm building my next life. So even in this life is entertaining. But when I get to my next life, my damn kingdom of God, man, if you don't have your mind set on that, I don't give a fuck what else kingdom they got going on. If you ain't going to, if you're not preparing for the kingdom of God, what are you preparing for? What are you really fucking preparing for?